Hi everyone, welcome back to Dramatic Budgets. If you don't know me, my name is Lisa. I am a single income, single person household who is on a debt-free and hopefully savings journey to try and pay off what I now know is just under £11,000 worth of debt. Today is September's budget with me. If you have been here before, thank you very much for coming back. I will try not to ramble too much, as is usually my way. Before I get started, I have to say I'm really sorry if you can hear that. My washing machine is on in my kitchen, which is where I film. And unfortunately there's no way of silencing it. I also do have a dog that is a little bit deaf, a little bit blind, tends to bark at random stuff, so hopefully she'll stay nice and quiet for me today. Yeah, before I start going into my actual budget, I just want to say a couple of thank yous, because there's been a couple of shout outs on YouTube videos that I've noticed since I had my last video. The first one being the wonderful Budget with Kerry. She's a fantastic supporter of all of the small channels, and it was really lovely to hear my name being called as I was watching one of her videos. So thank you very much. And also to the lovely Miss Budgets as well. Again, a fantastic supporter of new channels. Sorry, put my teeth back in. And again, it was lovely to sort of hear my name as I was watching her video. So the budget. I've done some of the writing myself. I've done some of the calculations already, and to be honest, I really don't like it. This month is going to be, September is going to be a 5-week month for me. And I've come to the conclusion that I just really don't like 5-week months, as it means that I have to have an extra week's worth of food and fuel and all of that sort of stuff, which actually leaves me with literally not very much to be able to put into sinking funds. So you'll see that as we go along. I'm hoping that I've calculated it right and that I've actually got enough money to last me the month. September is my birthday month. It's my birthday halfway through, and I am hoping that I'll get a little bit of birthday money, so if there is anything that I would really want to buy, that I can actually put that money towards, or presents towards. Yeah, we're just gonna have to keep us fingers crossed for this one. So as you can tell, I've got my planner here and I've got my budget sheets. So I'm going to start off just showing you kind of like in my planner. So I'll just push that to one side. And my budget for September, because of when I get paid, obviously starts at the end of August. So let's just see if I can zoom you in a little bit, enough to be able to see. Hoping you can see. So I actually get paid on the 28th, or for the 28th of every month, which means in August I actually get paid on the Friday, because the 28th is Sunday, so I actually get paid on the 26th. So my August budget, I'm in my last week, as you can see here, and then we start here. So, and we go all the way through, and I get paid on the 28th of September, so it goes through to the 27th. That makes it awkward in itself, because it starts on the 26th and goes to the 27th. There's two 27s in there, so some of my direct debits, that I think there's just one of my direct debits is actually like a double month, because of that. So obviously that's extra money that I have to set aside again, so along with it being a 5-week month. So I've set up my She's on a Budget planner with my little bill due stickers, which we'll fill out as we go along. I tend to do similar to what she does, so I have my goals, which again is going to be for 14 no spend days. I didn't manage it last month. I might not manage it this month because the budget is so tight, but a girl can have dreams, and you know, we can see what happens with this. My key dates, so on the 27th, which is the day after payday, I've actually got a bottomless brunch booked in Leeds. So this is like a belated birthday brunch for one of my friends that I work with. It's a set price. I am only going for the bottomless brunch because I am dog sitting. My mum's actually taken my dog with her on holiday, so I've got our elderly dog that's actually my sister's dog staying with me. So I can't leave her as long as I would leave mine because she's much older and can't hold her bladder and all of that sort of stuff. So I am literally just staying for the bottomless brunch. Unfortunately, I haven't properly put this into the budget. You'll see I've tried to put it in a little bit, so we're just gonna have to see what's going on. On the 29th, it's Bank Holiday Monday, and I have friends in York, and traditionally they would have what they call a soapbox challenge on Bank Holiday Monday in August. So people make the like a trike thing and basically just roll down the hill as fast as they can. So we kind of booked this in and then realised that it's not actually on this year. So what we're going to do is we're going to go anyway. It's a chance to socialise with our friends that we haven't seen an awful lot, obviously, in the last few years with COVID and everything else. And because she lives in York, I don't see her as often. Now, my boyfriend actually works for a train company, and if I travel with him on their trains, I get free alongside him. So I have left it up to the boyfriend to try and organise what train we can get, hopefully for free. If not, I'll have to pay that. So we'll just have to see if he comes good. And then the other proper key date really is the first weekend in September. I have godparents that live in Plymouth, and we're going down for a spa day on the Saturday. So we'll travel down after work on the Thursday, come back Sunday. So it's a nice few days. The spa day itself has been paid for. My mum's paying for it as part of my my birthday present, because my birthday is sort of like a week after. And then obviously anything else we will hopefully fit into this lovely spends budget. Again, it's this month, because it's a 5-week month, just thrown me completely, and it's all kind of like cross fingers and toes and everything else. Birthdays, I've just got the 2 as far as I'm aware, or 2 that I buy for. Well, 1 that I buy for, because 1 is mine, and the other one is my cousin's, who's exactly a week before me. So I've already got his present, and I've already got his card. So hopefully there shouldn't be much that I need in the way of like gifts money this month. There is the odd 1 or 2 birthdays on top of that I don't tend to buy for, or anything. We don't tend to do that. So hopefully that will sort that out. So we'll fill out these little like bill dues and everything as we go along. So I'm just going to flip that back to August and pop that to the side and bring in my budget sheets. So I'm hoping that you'll be able to see all these. So I don't get my payslip anymore. It's all online, and you used to get it for like a couple of days before you get paid, but for some reason now you only get it on the day that you get paid. So I can never tell before payday what I'm actually going to get paid, which is a pain in the bum, if I'm honest. So I have to just go on, because I have a basic salary and I don't tend to do much in the way of overtime or anything. So I just look at what I got the previous month, and that's what I put down for this. Last month I'd put like on here like my saved income and my savings and stuff, but what I've decided is I'm going to leave those blank, and I can fill those out as we go along if needs be. I am going to have to twist the page round slightly just because I'm a lefty and I can't write straight. It's weird. So that should leave me with a salary of on week 1 to start with of £1,803.09. So As you can tell, I've filled in a lot of this, but I haven't filled in the totals. So I'm going to attempt, she says, to fill all this bit out. You will be pleased to know I've bought some erasable pens. So they should at least look neater than they did last month. So I'm just gonna add this in here, and we will add together all of my expenses from the first month, for the first week. So I told you I'm weird because I'm left-handed. Right, so £20. Right, so I've just realised while I've been doing that I haven't actually explained to you what all this is. I'm doing really well this week. So I'll just go down them. So we've got my internet bill £29.50, my mobile phone bill at £77.58. Now again, this is higher than I would like it to be. I reduced my data package on my mobile phone, and because I just wasn't using it, and so I didn't see the point in paying for it. Last month it was, and the first month I did that, I thought, oh, it's been extra. I've had to buy extra data because I'd been on holiday to Tenerife and obviously used it over there and didn't always have the internet. And then I went for a week in Cornwall, the same thing, didn't always have the internet, and so assumed that that's why I was overusing it. I found last month I had to pay over as well, and then I've already had, bearing in mind that my bill is the 14th of the month, I've already had a text to say that I've used 80% of my data. So I couldn't really work out what the heck had gone on until I looked, and I don't know how it's happened, but I'm assuming it's when my phone's updated, it's put data roaming on. So I have used nearly my 20 gig data within 10 gig data within like a couple of days. So I've turned that off now, and I'm just going to keep an eye on it. So that's why this is up. I'm hoping that now I've switched that off, that it'll be fine. If it still is a problem, then I'm going to have to contact O2 and ask them what the heck I'm apparently spending data on. So yeah, so that's the mobile. My car finance at 159.82. My Kindle at £7.99. This is the one that you'll see is on twice this month. Life insurance at £98.15. Again, I am going to look at this because I think that's a lot of money for what I need it for. I just haven't had the chance to actually get round to looking at it yet. My water bill at £30. This is due. I'm due for my annual summary. I think I got it in September last year, so I'm expecting this to come and hopefully to go down. I had an issue with my toilet just constantly flushing about a year ago, and so I think that's why this went up so much. So I'm hoping that that's going to reduce down, so fingers crossed for that. My utilities is £99. Not a lot I can do about that, so we'll just see what happens when the increase happens. My car insurance at £36.77, Netflix at £10.99, my Currys insurance, again I don't know what that one is, at £5. It's either my fridge or my washing machine, I can't remember which one. My Amazon Prime at £7.99, account fee at £17, TV licence at £13.25, mortgage at 285.47, my union fee at £17.25, car tax at £11.81, council tax at £108, my one of my credit cards at £28, and then my Very account at £5. Just checking you can still see. So that is a total of 104.8 and 57. So my food, I'm just checking you can see that. My normal weekly envelopes, you'll have noticed after the amount of parking I've paid in the last month, I've actually put a miscellaneous envelope in there. I haven't got a miscellaneous envelope. I'm going to actually sort of just like reuse one that I had that I don't use anymore. It says something different on it, but I'll know what it's about. So for my big shop of food, I always budget for £100. Fuel, I like to top my car up when I get paid, and so I've got £50 for that. Spends £20. Obviously, we'll do the budget with Ira Dice challenge, so we'll just see how much I actually get per week. Unbudgeted, obviously, I always put that on there, even though obviously we don't budget for it. And then my miscellaneous, I think £5 a week should be enough, but we'll see. So that is obviously 150, 67, £175. And then we get onto the sinking funds. I worked out I've got about £40 left after everything goes out for sinking funds. So I've only got a few. I'm kind of gonna stuff one a week and hope for the best. So date night, because that £10 will help go towards my bottomless brunch. It's not going to pay for it, because I'm not going to. It's not £10, but at least it's something towards, so it will make me feel better, and hopefully I'll have some spending money that can. And then I always write my penny challenge on there, obviously, so that's just £10. And then my extra debt. So my family debt is £50 this month. Anybody that doesn't know, my sister buys the dog food for both of our dogs on Amazon, so I always owe her some money for that. And then sometimes if my mum pays for anything, then it goes towards that. This month it is paying towards some tickets that a friend of hers has bought, and a £10 donation towards somebody's birthday present, so that makes the £50. Overdraft, I just put £2 a week. It's about right. And then my credit card, I like to put £100 into my Monzo pot, so that I can try and get to £1,000 and then just whack it on one of my credit cards. So that would be £152. So we start with 1803 and 9. Hoping you can see all right, because it's lighter than when I filmed the other day. So we'll take off the 104.8 and 57. So that leaves us with, can you see? Yes. £754 and 52 pence. So, and then after the 175 off, that will leave us with 579 and 52. £10 off that obviously is £569 and 52. And then minus 152 then leaves us with £417 and 52p. So that is what will be our rollover into week 2. So that's £417 and 52p. Again, I'm not expecting anything else. I never expect any other sort of like salary or sinking savings or anything like that. I try and use those, and side income, I only try and use those if I really have to. So that's what that one is. So in week 2, the only direct debit I've got going out is my house insurance at £42.37. So that should be all that needs. When it's not the first week of the month, I always just have sort of a straight £20 for everything, food, fuel and my spending money, just because they're just kind of like for top-ups. And then obviously the miscellaneous again of £5. So that is 24 to £65 that we have on there. Hair and beauty is going to get £10. I would have loved to have been more, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. So I'm having my hair done on the 5th, which is why I'm sort of stuffing this one. If I have anything left over after week 1 notes wise, I'm going to probably try and put that into hair and beauty rather than putting it into my challenges. Just because my hair's usually 43, I've got 20 in my sinking funds, that will make 30, so there's still £13 that I need to find from somewhere. So that's what's going to get stuffed that day, that week. And then obviously my overdraft of £2. Again, I put my penny challenge on just so I can put something on, but I don't have a budget for it, so that's just the £2. So the 417.52 minus 42 and 37 takes us to 375 and 15 there. Minus the 65 is £310 and 15. Take the 10 off, obviously, takes us to 315 pence, and then minus 2 is 298.15. I'm using a calculator because as much as I could do it in my head, on camera I know it's going to go wrong, so you know, I'd rather not look too stupid. So that leaves us with a total of £298 and 15 pence going into week 3. So 298 and 15. So week 3, I have 2 direct debits going out. So one is my Freeman's direct debit from one of my debts, and the other is my dishwasher insurance. So Freeman's is £11.18, my dishwasher is £4. So that is 11, 18, £15.18. Again, I could have worked that out myself. I don't know why I don't have more confidence in my academic abilities. Again, the same as the other weeks, food, fuel spends of £20 across the board, and my miscellaneous now of £5, so that takes us to £65. And my gifts envelope I'm going to stuff in week 3, just because I spent it all last month, and you just never know. There might be the odd bit that I need to buy a card for or whatever. So I'm just going to stuff that at £10. Again, overdraft is £2 and nothing budgeted for my penny challenge. So that started us off at 298 and 15p. So minus the 15 and £15.18 takes us to 28297. Minus off the 65 for my wallets, and that is 21797. There we go. My gifts obviously takes us to 207.97, and then the £2 off, so that takes us to 205.97, which I'd be really happy with. I'll be honest. I just realised you can't see. If it was a 4-week month, it'd be great, but it's not. So that leaves us with a rollover into week 4 of 205.97. And my only direct debit for week 4 is my second Currys, my other Currys insurance. Again, it's either the washing machine or the fridge freezer, I'm not sure, but that's only £2.99. So that's that. Again, the £65 for my weekly envelopes. And I'm going to stuff shows for £10, just so I've got something in there. It's the new envelope that I've started since I did my last month's budget. So I just, again, it's something I just want to kind of stuff a little bit in. All of my other envelopes have got something in, so I thought, well, I'll put it into shows and then we can at least have something in there. It's not an empty envelope. And again, the overdraft of just £2. So we start 205.97. So minus off the £2.99 leaves us with £202.98. Take off my weekly envelopes, that's £137.98, which again takes us to, for the £10 off, that's £127.98, and the £2 off takes us to £125.98. So but I will just check that, because like I say, my maths on camera is atrocious, but no, we're right. So we are on 125.98. I apologise if you can't see. I am trying my best with the camera angle, and every time I think I've got it right, and then I seem to screw it up. So I'm sorry about that. Right, and then week 5. Thank God we're into week 5. So that gives us a roller into our final week of 125.98. So the direct debits for this last final week is my Kindle again, because it gets paid on the 27th of every month. So obviously it's 2 months. So this is like a double month for my Kindle. And then my other credit card. That doesn't get paid out until like the 23rd. So I think it got paid today or yesterday. So obviously I don't get my next bill until sort of after my budget started. So this is what I paid this month, just in August. So I'm just going to put that on for September, and hopefully, because I haven't spent on it, it should go down for next month. So the totals for that is, so that's 43.56 plus 7.99. So that takes us to 51.55 for the direct debits this week. And then again, we've got £65 for the weekly wallets. No sinking funds this week. Unfortunately, there's going to be no more money, as you'll see. So there'll be no more money for me to stuff anywhere. So there's no more sinking funds. You know, if anybody decides to, you know, give me a cash injection that's not birthday money, then, you know, I mean, I might even, depending on what the birthday money is for, I might stuff the sinking funds. Let's just have to wait and see. And then my overdraft obviously is again the £2. So going to the last week is £125.98 minus the 51.55p takes us to 74.43. Minus off my weeklies, that takes us to £9.43. And then for the minus the overdraft charge takes us to a grand total of £7.43. So just that gives me a buffer. It's not a very big buffer, I'll grant you. But I don't know. Well, if I end up with that, with plus that amount without having to go into any kind of, you know, not sinking funds, any savings, you know, or anything like that, I will be one happy chappy, or one happy girl. I've realised that I can't fill these out because I haven't put the dates on here. So I will fill those out off camera, so that we've got an idea of how much money is going out on each day. That is kind of it. It's a tight budget. I know it's a tight budget this month. It's going to be the first month since, I say it's the first month since I properly started, but I've only been doing it a month, that I will actually have a 5-week month, which I've realised is what makes my budget so tight. I find it's a bit of a tight budget anyway, but at least I can stuff envelopes and sinking funds happily on a 4-week month. So we'll just have to wait and see. That is almost it for me today. I have realised that this is probably going to be my longest video yet, because it's 30 minutes long. Let me know, guys, what you think, whether you'd prefer me to just fill in all the details, all the calculations, and literally just go down the list just to make it quicker, or whether you like me sort of calculating it all on camera. You know, just let me know. The other thing I wanted to ask is, I've been given this. I went to a funeral on Friday, and it was my best friend's mother-in-law, and I gave her dad a lift back home, and bless his little cotton socks, he, well, not quite threw it at me, but thrust it at me as a thank you. I tried to say no, and he basically shoved it in the car and told me to take it, so I wasn't going to argue with him any further. So I've got this £5. So I'm like, do I put it in what do I do with it? Do I put it into one of my savings challenges? Do I put it in a sinking fund? Do I add it to sort of maybe my spending money for next week? I've kind of got no idea. I was just going to stick it into one of my savings challenges, but I thought I'd come on and see what you thought, and see what your ideas were. So pop in the comments below and let me know what you think I should do with this extra £5. You know, whether I should just stick it on my budget and take it off, or what to do with it. I don't know. So let me know, and let's see what you think. Thank you so much for joining me today. Sorry it's been such a long ramble. It's really humid here again, which is playing with my brain anyway, but I've actually been for a job interview today, and as anybody knows, job interviews just puddle your brain, and it doesn't take much with me. So just let me know what you think. I would love you to comment and just you know, let me know that I'm not talking to myself, and that you guys are still finding my content interesting, if you do find it interesting. And my next video will be my closeout for the month of August. So it is the 23rd today, yeah. And I get paid obviously on Friday. So I will film the budget closeout if I get the chance on Thursday, show you where I'm at, and then obviously on Friday we will start the day with the start of the week with a cash stuffing of all of my monthly money, plus the one little sinking fund that's going to get some money. So hope you're all well. Hope you're all having a really good evening. It's evening time here. I will try and upload this tonight, but no matter when you watch it, I hope you're having a really good day, and I will see you all soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.